Warp speed.
Warp speed ahead, Captain.
Lights.
Ooh,
Camera.
That's kind of
Action. Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports, episode number 54, coming at you tonight, as always. I'm Robbie. This is Kyle. Kyle, how are you?
Robbie, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing really well. It was a little rainy today, but couldn't keep me down. So
Doesn't bring him down.
we're good. Yep. Don't bring me down. Yes.
Okay.
So, no. That concludes the singing portion of our episode. But anyway, for tonight's episode, what we thought would be fun to do is sort of take a look at some pieces of sports memorabilia that we possess that are particularly special to us, whether they be things that we earned or, autograph pieces, anything of that sort. Obviously, we both, over the years, collected a lot of sports memorabilia, both personal and professional, but we sort of wanted to take the top 5, or not necessarily the top 5, but 5 pieces of memorabilia that really sort of stand out for us. So we both sort of have our list together. I wrote mine on paper. Kyle has his in his head. And since we are on Kyle's couch today, I'm actually going to let Kyle go first with his list. So Kyle, take it away, my friend.
All right. Well, I'm going to start off with number 5. I'm going to start with a piece of memorabilia I had way back when. I got this when I was, I think, in elementary school. I remember when I went to Florida one year. I went to the Red Sox spring training, and I had an autographed baseball from Shane Mack. He was one of the big stars at the time of the Red Sox. I think that must have been like the late 90s. Yeah, it was like 98, maybe like 98. And it was pretty cool. I had him. I think a couple other ones. I forget the other names, but I remember Shane Mack was the big one that I remember that year. So yeah, pretty cool piece of history there, Red Sox history. Number 4, I would say I have an autographed bat when I was a kid. Also, right around the same year, maybe a little later. No, actually, it was a few years after. When I did the Cape Cod Baseball League camp, the Hyannis Mets, they were called at the time.
Yes.
Right now they're the Hyannis Harbor Hawks, but at the time they were at the Hyannis Mets because they were blue and orange, just like the New York Mets. And one year I won during a hitting contest, or there was like a raffle, I think, during my camp. I won an autographed baseball bat of the entire team.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I was going to show it to you, bring it on the show, but I don't really know where it is right now. It's somewhere either here.
For the record, we didn't bring any of these pieces on the show to show you guys. We're just sort of describing them so you can get a mental image of what they are.
Yeah. And it's a Louisville Slugger wooden bat, like with all the players of that year, with all their autographs. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm glad I had that. Especially, it's kind of cool when you have memorabilia from when they were called the Hyannis Mets, before they turned over to the Harbor Hawks. So let's see. I would say number 3. This is more of a personal one from back in middle school. So I guess I'm going up through the years when I got each of these pieces of memorabilia. This one was more of a personal one. It's actually my 7th grade basketball trophy. It's the one trophy where I feel like back when I did town basketball in 7th grade in New Jersey, we were the runner-up team. So we got the runner-up trophy, and that was probably my favorite year of basketball. Had a great team that year, had a fun time, and we did pretty well, actually. It was probably the best I've ever done in basketball.
You want to hear actually a funny story?
What?
My 7th grade year, my CYO basketball team, which obviously you know CYO.
Yeah.
My CYO team went undefeated in the regular season and made it to the championship game for CYO Bantam Boys Division, and then we lost to Framingham in the finals. So my team was the runner-up as well. And you probably remember the kid, the team we lost for Premier had this one kid. Kyle actually probably know who he is because he dominated the year after as well.
Oh God, he was that like what, that 6 foot kid or whatever.
Yeah.
That just like ran, like he like hopped on people's heads and then just like, dunked in the hoop and stuff.
He kind of schooled us the championship game. But yeah, it's interesting. Both you and I were runners up in 7th grade.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, so interesting. Cool. Sorry, you just had the interesting tidbit there. But continue.
Awesome. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. For number 3, number 2, I would say is
You mean number 4?
No, I started. I actually went from 5 to.
Got it. Technically,
it's my 4th one.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like a countdown list or anything. We'll say it's 4 now. You're right. It's my 4th. Is the I would say I got a varsity letter back in this is like in high school, where when I did all 4 years of football, they gave me a varsity letter, and it was also for track too. And on it, I put the track pin. There's like a varsity pin for track and a varsity letter for football. So that was pretty cool, just for completing playing those 4 years of sports. Played 4 years of track, 4 years of football, and same thing with the and which also leads to number 1, which I got I got one of the game balls that we had at the back on the football team, where it was the award for playing all 4 years in football, and I think that's a really special award. It's just an award that shows how far you've gotten in the program, and how really dedicated you are for putting the effort for 4 years. So it was a good award, I thought. So yeah,
very good. Some good stuff there going through the years.
Oh yeah.
Like elementary school up to high school.
Yep.
All right, so for my list, my first 3 are sort of more professional, and my last 2 are sort of more personal. My first one is a signed baseball that I got from Jim Corsi, who used to be a relief pitcher on the Red Sox. It's actually a very funny story.
Wow.
I remember my mom, sister, grandmother, and I went to a rug place. I think it was Faber Rugs up on Route 9 in Natick. It's not there anymore. But we went up. Yeah, we went up there, and when we walked in, I saw this guy in the corner that looked exactly like Jim Corsi, and I was right away, I had no doubt that it was Jim Corsi. And I was, me being sort of my shy elementary school, so I sort of shrunk down next to my mom. And we went down. He was on the top floor. We went down to the basement. My mom was like, "What? Why are you?" I was like, "That's Jim Corsi." And my mom was like, No, that's a rug installer. I'm like, no, that's Jim Corsi. So I kept persisting. So finally, my mom left me and my sister and my grandmother down there and went upstairs to ask this guy if he was in fact Jim Corsi, and of course he was, because I knew it. And so she was trying to find something for him to autograph. But what he did, which was really cool, is he just went out to his trunk and got a baseball and signed it for me. And by that time I had come upstairs and I shook his hand. We chatted and stuff like that. It was just a really cool experience. I mean, how many times do you say you run into a picture for your favorite team at a rug store? But so that's a cool story, and I still have the baseball to this day. So
Nice.
It's definitely something that I really value. The next one is also an autographed baseball. This is from a former member of the Texas Rangers. Again, this was back in my elementary school days. His name was Rusty Greer, and what happened was I was watching batting practice for the Rangers at Fenway Park, and a ball was hit down the line, and he ran over, and like a little kid, you're like, "I want the ball, Rusty, I want the ball." So he picks the ball up and just flips it up to me, and I caught it, and I was
Nice.
So excited. I shouted out, "Thank you," and I ran back to my dad. I was so excited. And then a few days later, we actually mailed the ball to the Rangers to try and get an autograph. And Rusty Greer sent it back, autographed, and
That's awesome.
with a little note and everything. It was really, really cool. I mean, I know, it was the opposing team, but still, it was something fun to, a cool story to get, just something that I'll always, cherish.
I mean, honestly,
hold on to.
A famous athlete is a famous athlete, so even if I would totally be excited even if I got an autograph from like Derek Jeter. I would have been like,
well, if I got a Derek autograph ball from A-Rod, I might have to like throw it back in his face.
Okay, there are some exceptions here. But if you get something from like Derek Jeter, even LeBron James, as like he may not be the best human being in the world, but still
that would be tough. But A-Rod, no way.
No.
Absolutely not. The next one is another interesting story. And again, this is from my elementary school days. It is a signed lottery ticket from ML Card, a former member of the Boston Celtics. See, here's a little backstory to this. I had gone like a week before to a friend of mine's birthday party at the Longfellow Sports Club in Natick.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And all ML Carr was there, and all my friends like ran over to like try and get his autograph. And of course, me being I was kind of shy back at that point, so I sort of stayed behind, didn't want to go. So like a week later, my mom and I are at this this market right down the street from my house, and all of a sudden we see him coming out of the pharmacy next door. So my mom runs over and explains to him what had happened the week before, and all she had was a lottery ticket that she had just bought for him to sign. So he was really nice. He signed it, and again, I still have it. Again, a lot of this stuff with these sort of types of memorabilia is also just the story behind it. It's just something you can tell people for years and years to come. So
exactly.
It was just a really cool situation. I didn't actually talk to him. I think I stayed in the car, but still to get his autograph was something that was pretty cool.
Nice.
So, and then my fourth one, Kyle actually will really appreciate because it has to do with him. In my room, I have a framed picture from the first UIO basketball team that Kyle and I coached together.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah, from our 9.
I'm actually kind of disappointed. I mentioned mine too.
Well, now I am. From our 9 and 10-year-old team that we coached our sophomore years in high school, and it was just really cool that somebody took the time to frame that picture and gave it to us at the end of year banquet, and it was a lot of fun, and obviously getting to coach with this guy was pretty cool as well. We actually had a winning record. I think we went like 6-4 that year, so we had a winning.
Yeah, we did pretty well.
We had a winning record, and it's weird to think that all those kids are now in college.
Oh my God, you're right. That was 10 years ago.
Yeah,
wow.
that was a long time ago.
Oh, that was when we were in
we were in 10th grade, sophomore years in high school.
God, yeah,
they're all grown up now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then my last one, I jumped around a little bit here, but my last one is from middle school. I attended from 2nd grade on every summer. I did at least a week of baseball camp in town, but my last day as a camper there, they presented the head of recreation in the town of Wellesley had just retired. His name was Jack Hutchinson, and Hutchinson, and he was really good friends with the head of the baseball camp. Okay. So the last day of camp and my last day as a camper, they presented the first ever Jack Hutchinson Award to a camper who was just sort of embraced all the core. Sort of showed all the core values of the program and good sportsmanship and everything, and I won it.
Nice.
And it was really cool. I mean, my family was there because, of course, they got tipped off to it beforehand. I had no idea what was going on. I was like, why is everybody in my family showing up for my last day of baseball camp? But it was pretty cool. I still have the plaque that they gave me up in my room, and
nice.
To my knowledge, and somebody could correct me on this if I'm wrong, but to my knowledge, they have not actually awarded the award again since then. So I was like, I may have been the only recipient of it. So
that's cool.
but it's really exciting. It was really exciting, and
Nice.
I always loved going to that camp. I actually worked at that camp for quite a few years afterwards. But yeah, that's my list. Again,
Nice.
it's like Kyle, kind of a mix of personal and professional.
Yeah.
But no, it's good to sort of share some prized possessions with the folks at home.
Yeah.
So now we're going to move on to the sort of end portion of our episode, our monologues. Mine's going to be very brief tonight. Unfortunately for Red Sox fans like myself, first of all, the season has not gone quite the way one had hoped. The Red Sox aren't doing well. But then last night we had to find out that Koji Uehara, the closer of the Red Sox, is out for the remainder of the season with a broken wrist that he suffered in a game against Detroit. And I just want to say this. I don't really want to focus on the injury. I want to focus on the toughness and grittiness that this guy had, because in the game against Detroit, he took a line drive right off of the wrist, which broke it, as we came to find out, and still was able to pick up the ball and throw to first for the game ending out. So for him to do that, and obviously you could tell afterwards that he was in a lot of pain, but for him to do that just shows you just the grit and determination that this guy has. And so I just want to give Koji Uehara a shout out. It sucks that we're going to lose you for the rest of the season, sort of the microcosm of this entire season, but nobody can ever again question your toughness and grittiness. So that's it for my little, again, short monologue tonight. So Kyle, you got anything for us this week?
Well, just want to talk a little bit about football, actually, because we're gonna have the first like a pregame, like a practice sort of game. It's not the official game of the season.
Oh yeah, the first preseason game, but the preseason is Thursday night. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm pretty pumped about that. The Pats are going to play against the Packers, so that should be pretty fun to watch. So, yeah, just wanted to say
go Pats.
Go Pats. We're pumped, and despite the fact about Brady's whole situation.
Well, Brady, for the record, just for folks who don't know at home, Brady can play in the preseason. It's just that the suspension is upheld. He can't play the first 4 games of the regular season, but he can't
just
play.
the official. Okay.
So he will be playing on Thursday night.
Okay.
For those of you who are wondering. Okay.
It's good to know.
Actually, there we go.
I wasn't sure if he was going to play officially even during the preseason, but they can. Okay, all right. Sounds good. So yeah, get pumped for football. All right,
go
Thursday
football.
Night. That's where it's at.
All right. Well, very good, Kyle. That's going to do it for this edition of Ollie Couch Talking Sports. Like I said, episode number 54. We continue to fly through these episodes. Yeah. But anyway, for Kyle, I'm Robbie. Almost botched that up. For Kyle, I'm Robbie. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
In case people didn't know, look, it's snowing. It's snowing outside. That's a window. That's what we're seeing outside. It's snowing again. The snowpocalypse. The Ice Age.
In August.